Hey guys, so how do you know when your plant loves you as much as you love them? When it hearts back at you. It's a little joke. Look at this dainty orchid plant. The flower has like a heart shape. You see it? It looks like an actual heart as its flower. I wanted to show you guys this unique plant. I found it in the forest somewhere, and I am really unsure what the name of it is, but it looks like some kind of orchid or a lily kind of flower. But I found it in the forest and I transplanted it here underneath my Japanese maple tree, and this is the second year now. So I thought I had lost it all because it died all the way back, but it came back, so I am extremely happy about that. Here is a small little one that's coming up. It's another one. It's coming straight up from the ground. So, I mean, it basically just pushed through the ground. Here's another. Couple more. This one's the same. I mean, if you know what the plant is, please let me know. But, I mean, I saw it in the forest. I garden in zone 8A, and it was underneath whole bunches of trees. So I digged it out and I put it underneath this Japanese magnolia, and it seems to love it. But honestly, I thought it died because it all died back. But as you can see, it's come back and it has given me a flower. Isn't it beautiful? It's like a light pink. When it first come out, this little bulb here was just like white, translucent almost. And then it gives, the more it bloomed, the more color it got. So, but this is the front of it. It's facing kind of backward because this is the front way when you're looking at it. Anyways, this is a sign that my plants love me, and I definitely love them. I just wanted to show you in my garden other things that are blooming right now. It is April the 6th, I believe. And this is my cherry blossom tree. And it is so beautiful when it's in full bloom. I don't know if you guys can see it, but look at all those clusters. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, they just come out with this huge big bouquet of flowers everywhere you look. Look at this one. And this tree has been here a really long time, and it's got some issues with the trunk, and I've tried to treat it, but I don't know what it is that's eating it. But you can see whatever it is, it's tearing the inside of the trunk. So I don't think it'll last much longer. But I'm not an expert in gardening since I'm kind of new. But I love all of the beautiful flowers. Look at them all. Aren't they beautiful? Look at this one right here that's pushing from the trunk. Just a tiny little bouquet. But isn't it beautiful? And it's like an actual perfect bouquet that I don't have to do anything to or put together. There's another one up here. But it's glorious when it's in bloom. So once it's done blooming, I'll probably do a hard prune on it, because you can see some of the branches like over here. It's not producing, so it's probably dead. So I'll do a hard pruning on it and give it some more food and hope that it has enough energy to fight whatever disease is on it by itself. So that is my cherry blossom tree. Isn't it beautiful? And then this here is my Japanese magnolia tree. You can see some remnants of flower on it left, but you know how they normally push out flower before they leaf out. So it was a glorious display earlier when the flowers were in full bloom. It was just all covered in flower and no leaves at all. And now it's leafing out. I have a couple of tulips. They are a double latte, but it's definitely not double because look at how monstrous it is. Like, I don't even know how many petals are in it, but isn't that beautiful? So I got a variety mix in this package. So the red one seems to be the latest bloom. I had some yellow one over here, and they have since died back. And I've got some roses in here. I've cut back some of them that have already finished flowering. And then I'm going to just leave the stem so that it can get nutrients for next year. This one was so heavy it flopped. But isn't that beautiful? I definitely think it's more than double petal, but it's not your typical single tulip for sure. And then let me see what else is there that is in bloom right now. I want to show you. These are my red dianthus. They look like they're almost done blooming, but they're a pretty early blooming flower. And let's see. Oh, most of my roses are not in bloom yet. Look at this tiny little one that I'm propagating and it flowered. Isn't that pretty? It's like a perfect flower right there. But let me show you my rose that is in bloom right now. I hope I'm not moving too fast for you guys, but I wanted to show you this. Isn't this beautiful? I've been waiting all springtime, all wintertime for this to come out. So this is Rio Samba. And if you look at it, I wanted to get a rose that's more like a sunset, and this basically did it. It did what I wanted it to do. If you can look at all the different variations of color, look at it. This one came from the same. This one was a little bit more yellow, but somehow it turned more pink than yellow. This one, of course, is almost all yellow. This one's almost all yellow, but you can see the undertone was, shadow, was more red. See? And then once it opens up, it's more yellow. This one here, almost a perfect bloom right here. Isn't that beautiful? It has that spiral on the inside. Wow. That is just a beauty right there. It's amazing. And then I got a whole bunch of other blooms coming in, and even new growth down there. And then down here I have my azalea is blooming, along with my Granny Smith apple tree. I'm unsure the variety of azalea because I got the cuttings from my neighbors. But this one, look how pretty it is. It has like clusters of bloom on one stem, so it, it definitely is full. And then over here is a different kind, and it's more of a single fuller flower. then clusters of flower. Here's a one that's open all the way. So this one's a lot bigger. But the color, you can see there's a different variation. The other one is more of a light pink. This one is more of a dark pink as it comes out. And then of course my apple tree. I'm so excited to see blooms on it, so I hope I get some fruit this coming year. Starts out like this. Look, I got it for $34 last year when it was on sale. So the bloom starts out like this, and then it fades to this, and then it gets lighter, and then it goes all the way to white. It's beautiful. And that's about it that I have in bloom right now. I mean, I have a whole bunch of other different kinds of plants, but they haven't really flowered yet. Like this one is my Midnight Marvel hardy hibiscus. You can see I kind of made a nest around it because we got winter freeze a couple of nights ago, and I wanted to cover it up so the new growth doesn't die off, and it looks like it's doing well. I had a couple of things really affected by that frost that we had just a couple of nights ago. You can see over here, this is an angel's trumpet. The frost really nipped it in the bud. And then over here, I also have elephant ear. And you can see the poor leaf got nipped by the bud quite a bit. But anyways, that is it for what is in bloom right now. I hope you really enjoy it, and I hope you're getting as much enjoyment out of your garden as I am out of mine. And I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.